Here are my top 5 gift ideas for the dad that barbecues. Number 1 on my list is something I use in every cook I do, the sous vide grill gun. It's great for starting your charcoal, your splits of wood. You can also use it when you do sous vide to get the sear on the steak or on the meat that you're cooking. It's meant to be used with these 1-pound propane tanks. These get quite expensive, they don't last very long. So there's a little bonus to this I can show you. So if your dad or the barbecue dad in your life does already have the sous vide grill gun or the grill blazer, one thing you can buy is this adapter hose. It goes from your sous vide gun to a 20-pound propane tank, and this per pound is a lot cheaper than buying these. Just keep this around and it makes it much easier. Number 2 on my list is an assortment of temperature probes. Everything from the simple instant read thermometer to leave-in probes. These are from Temp Spike. I do have my issues with these Temp Spikes, so I do have meters on order. The one I use the most currently is a 6 probe reader, where you can just leave it in, put probe in the ambient, put a probe inside, read different pieces of meat in the same app. Don't have to worry about this Tenergy probe I use all the time. It has 6 different probes. So you can use in 6 different zones or in 6 different proteins at the same time. And then also an infrared instant read thermometer. You can just point it at any surface, get a temperature off that surface. Number 3 on my list is some seasonings. If you have seasonings that you just love, chances are your father will like those just as much. These are Meat Church. I get these off Amazon. I'll definitely be picking up more of these to give away to my family members. Number 4 on my list, set of gloves. I use 2 different types of gloves. You can get cotton gloves that insulate your hands from the heat, but you can't handle protein with these gloves, or you shouldn't. So then once you have the cotton glove on, you can put a nitrile glove on top of that to protect this glove from getting nasty. Both of these will of course be linked below. Number 5, but definitely not least, is a good knife, good set of knives. Here I have very cheap knives, expensive knives. I use them all equally. The good thing about the cheap knives is if I'm outside doing a trim and I drop this knife, it's $5 to $10 to replace it. Same thing with my slicer. I think this was 18 bucks. So if I drop it, no big deal. The Dow Strong knives tend to only use these inside and on the wood cutting board, because I do not want to damage these knives as much. These are $80 to $150 per knife. If he has good knives, you can get them as steel, so you can keep the knife honed up between every use. There you have my top 5. If you feel I missed anything or should have added something, if I left anything out, please let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe.